So it's been a little bit since I posted a video. We were out on our boat today and my foot got wet. So now I've really put my foot in it and I need to be able to take it apart. And this is going to literally be my first time taking it apart. So this is going to be a learning experience for you and as well for me. I'm not exactly sure how that needs to work, but I do know that there are, oops, sorry honey, hex screws that I need to be able to use. So I got my hex screw, or hex keys. Nope, not that size. Alright, so for future reference, that is a 4mm. And I'm just gonna unscrew it a little bit. I don't have to take it all the way out, I hope. And there's quite a few of them on the bottom foot. I'm not sure how often you should do this, or if you should. I know they said to take it apart when it gets wet. So it's really wiggly in there. I'm dancing on the table. I'm busting a leg. You might hear some sounds in the background. My husband's playing DDO, which as soon as I clean out my leg, I'm joining him. For those of you who haven't figured out, we're kind of nerds. There we go. Ew. You can now see the inside of my leg. There's light. No, there's not. There's light. No, there's not. You can see through my leg. Yeah, it's a good thing I took it apart. You can kind of see all that sand and gravel around it. So probably do this a little bit more often. My baby wipes are empty. Hold that thought. Alright, I'm back. I bet you didn't even know I was gone because I paused the video. So the other thing that I want to do before I clean that though is I want to try to get that stuff out of my foot, which I think I have to take. There's a seam here. Wedge my foot apart. So, how the hell? Question, if I break this foot, do I go to the ER? Alright, about 5 minutes later, so I'm glad I paused it. I'm finally getting the route.
You could have shown it like fast forward with you going.
No. That's what's come out of the foot. That's disgusting. Now you can kind of see the inside of the foot some.
The inside of a foot is gross. Who would have thought?
Shush you. Not to mention, it's Gryffindor, and I'm House Ravenclaw, so I don't really want a Gryffindor sock on that is visible. So it's okay if Gryffindor gets kind of destroyed a little bit. House Ravenclaw all the way. Now I need to find my foot. Ah, there it is. I hope it's not as hard to get back in as it is to take off. Who knew? It is. Okay. That took a lot longer. I care to admit. At least got it in. Now I got to push it down. Ah! Trick for next time. Push this part in. Pushing that in kind of pushes it apart at the heel. I heard a click. Seriously, I could have saved myself so much trouble if I'd known that trick. So, trick, push this in. By pushing that in, it spreads the part down here that's holding the heel in place. And that'll push it on there. I don't know how to, the trick to get past the here, but to get it off next time, I know to push this in. I'm not going to test it now because I don't want to have to struggle to get that thing back in place. All right. So now we've cleaned this. We've cleaned this. First, make sure you don't have your leg on backwards. So he said to make sure that when you're reattaching it, that it's able to stay upright kind of on its own and that it's straight. Yeah. All right. So that's good to know. When you put a square into a circle and you tighten screws onto the square from the circle, it forces it to be in the position it needs to be. Whoever designed that was very clever. They must have passed math. Now that is a secure foot. Ah, frickety. Forget this piece. It's also helpful because it has an arrow at the top to tell you which way is the front. Like that, my foot is attached and cleaned out.